Hello again everyone, welcome to another one of our vlogs. Well, Bernadette's relaxing in the garden, though there's only me today. But I don't think we're both needed for this one. Now, what I've decided to do with this one, it's a total chill out and relaxing video. Not much talking, so you're probably all cheer there. But we're going to look at some wonderful vintage engines and some nice boats and put it all together. And also, but hold on, before we do that, we're back at the National Waterways Museum at Ellesmere Port. Now, we'll only be there a short time because we've got another part to do on the museum in a later vlog. But in this one we have a few minutes walk around the locks as you come in, and then we make our way to the power hall because we heard a familiar noise, because we've been before and we know what's in there and we know how good it can be, and we thought this is perfect for people who view our channel. So we'll get there first before we continue any further, and we hope you enjoy. house is done, and now we'll move on to the boats and the wonderful engines. All varieties, so I'm not going to name them. The main thing is you can just sit there and listen to that gorgeous noise.
See you again.
See you next time.
Yeah.
It's not soon.
See you, ta-ra, ta-ra.
We hope you enjoyed that, because we love the sound of vintage engines and looking at them and looking at all the bits and pieces moving and the noises they make. We just love it, and we find it very relaxing, and we hope you did as well. It's funny really, because we have a modern engine, and we have a modern engine purely because it gives us space in the boat for when we're going on our long cruises, because we want the space to have all the comforts. But traditional engines, vintage engines, are absolutely beautiful, and we are fans of them, but yet we don't have one. Anyway, first and foremost now, we hope you're all feeling alright. I know it's horrible, but you've got to keep focused. Try your best to keep as happy as possible, because we're in uncertain times, and it's, you know, it's going to last a while, this. It certainly is, and normalities are going to be a long time off, I think, before we get anywhere near normality. So it's important that you keep focused and keep as happy as you can in a difficult situation. That's what we do. We try to keep positive, and we look after Bernadette's mum and dad the best we can as well. Make certain they've got all the food they need, and just make certain they're all right. And that's important. We're lucky that we don't live that far away, so we can deliver food, but we put it down and we step back. Well, in fact, we go to the bottom of the drive and just check with them everything's all right. But that's an important thing for us, and it's one of the reasons why we chose to stay in our house during lockdown instead of the boat. We bought for a variety of reasons. We've got many friends, because when you've bought it for 40 odd years like we have, you get many friends, you get to know people, all over the network, which is great, and that's part of why we enjoy boating. It's a social part, meeting up, having a drink with people, you know, sitting on the towpath, stories, etc. Going to a pub, going to a restaurant. These are all parts we like about boating, and I wouldn't like to just be, I know people haven't got options, but you know, we're lucky enough to have it. I wouldn't like to spend my time locked down on our boat and knowing I can't move anywhere, and I'm just in the boat, you know. So being at home was an easy decision for us. We're lucky enough, we've got a spacious house, spacious gardens all round, plenty of trees, so we still get plenty of bird noise like we do on the canals. All that's still there for us, so we're quite happy. We've got access to everything with no difficulty, so that's another great thing for us, and it's definitely the best decision we've made. You know, we'll stay here until things settle down a bit, and we'll enjoy the boat a bit more when we get back out there on the canals. We certainly will. Now finally, just before I go, and I always try to remain positive about things, but there's one thing, it's just the way a lot of people are, well, not a lot, a significant minority are. They avoid sticking to the rules for some reason. I've no idea, because if I stick to the rules, I know I'm helping people. I'm helping the health workers, the care workers, all the people in shops, the emergency workers, everybody, by sticking to the rules. And I think that's important for everyone, whether on land or whether on canals or other waters. Stick to the rules. Don't interpret different and think this is the way I'm going to do it. That's not right. It can't be. If you've got an ounce of, you know, of conscience, you stick to the rules and don't try to stretch it. That's what we are going to do. We know the majority of people do, but we know that little group who think they can do it a bit different. But that can't be right. Anyway, that's the rant over, and I think I'll have to go and make a brew. A cup of Yorkshire Gold for me and Bernadette. Yep, I think I'll have to do that, and we might even treat ourselves to a biscuit or something. You know, you have to spoil yourself in these day and ages. You wonder every time you hear that siren, you wonder, why is it rushing up to the hospital? We always wonder that now. It's amazing how your mind thinks. Anyway, that's it. Please stick to the rules. We pray that you all stay well. It's really difficult. Stay safe, and we'll be with you in another vlog in the not too distant future. Of what, I don't know yet, but we've still got plenty of things to put together. But as usual for now, that's it, and we'll see you next time. Ta-ra.